Why will you start a YouTube channel when you are already doubting if you are enough? Your time is already taken by work and other commitments. Your energy goes to fulfill the needs of your children, and you don't think you have the thick skin required. Here is the thing though, starting a YouTube channel is one of those things in life that is not an obligation. I think it's more a privilege. No one is asking you to do it, and nothing happens if you don't do it. Nothing depends on it. But if you do decide to give it a go, I bet you are in for the ultimate self-improvement tool. So my intention here is to share the reasons why I personally am committing to doing YouTube. For 2 years, there are many reasons that I can think of, but these 5 ones are the ones that resonate with me the most, especially the last one. So the first one is one of the most important ones for me, and is overcoming limiting beliefs. I think in most of us, feeling not enough for a task or for a situation in life is very common, and I'm not the exception. I definitely don't feel good enough for this, but I know that with exposure, and what bigger exposure than being vulnerable in a platform, I think it's gonna help somehow, you know. The second limiting belief that I struggle with the most at the point that is paralyzing is perfectionism. I am a perfectionist, and it's very difficult for me to start something if I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna do it perfectly well, and we all know that that is just not possible. So for me, this is clearly desensitizing to the fact that I really don't know what I'm doing. Reason number 2, and I think is the one that excites me the most, is to gain skills that otherwise you wouldn't. And you can do that either for fun or for future use. I think by now you know that doing these videos requires a lot of skills that usually we are not trained, unless you are a videographer or I don't know what else could it be. And for me specifically is working on time management, because this takes a lot of time, especially when you are starting, because you are just learning what you are doing and researching, and every single step that you are giving, you have to go and Google it. And obviously, well, people have a life. Scripting, how will I know how to script? My background is in nursing. How will I know how to script? No idea. Camera confidence, how to deliver a message. And I think being confident at speaking in public is a skill that can benefit anybody really. Editing videos, social media management. It is very exciting for me to give myself the opportunity to learn something new. It doesn't have to do anything with what happens in my mundane life. So it brings a little bit of a spice. But one thing I know for sure, by doing this consistently, I'll get better and better, and in a year, I won't recognize myself. The third one is to get thick skin, and it's hard. You have to deal with perceptions of you from other people that don't even know you. But that is the thing. I believe that by you getting triggered is not ideal, but that's life. Gives you an opportunity to learn from you. Why are you getting triggered by a comment of someone that doesn't know you and you will never even know? The fourth one is very exciting for me as someone that grew up with no creative outlet at all. I never ever took lessons of anything when I was growing up. And so making videos is a great opportunity for me, because for some reason I enjoy this. I found it fun. I like it. So you get to play with the editing, with the music, with the storytelling, which I don't know anything about it, as I said before, but it's a great opportunity for me to learn, and it really makes me excited. And the fifth reason, and the one that covers the other reasons that I've been talking about, and the one that scares me the most, is being on my deathbed at 105 years old, because I'm planning to live for 100 years. and thinking back about my life and realizing that I really wanted to do this thing and I never gave myself the chance to do it. And I think I will regret it so much. It would be so painful knowing that time is up and I didn't bet for myself. I didn't give myself something that brought me joy and growth. Even if in a couple of years this doesn't go anywhere, I'm gonna know that I did it. I tried. I did the best that I could and I had fun and I learned so much. Well, cheers. I feel happy and proud for making my first video. I've been wanting to do this for years and I feel so much relief because it's done. If you have been wanting to start your YouTube journey, give yourself a go, have fun. And if you feel called to share your thoughts and your experience, probably what is holding you back, share it in the comments. I would love to see it. See you in the next one.